Hello, blessed soul family, and welcome to these messages from Spirit. Lots to talk about today. We are going to be working with the Fairy Tarot, and we are going to be working with the Spirit Medicine cards. In real time, today is June 13th, 2024. It is also a Thursday, Thor's Day. I've been inundated with robins lately, and I know some of their meanings, but I felt like I needed to dig deeper. So I realized that the robin represents Thor as well as Jesus. A lot of people believe that Jesus, when he was on the cross, that the robin birds were picking the thorns out of his head. There's like tales and stories about that. So I love that story. So I'll say yes. Why not? Like I don't feel a no from it. Anyway, look at the way these candles. Like what is happening? Today we just have a short time together, about 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna dig in and kind of see what Spirit has to say. In real time, we are in the second moon phase of the setting intentions, the waxing crescent. But this reading, what I really felt from Spirit was this was about where do we need to make changes. And so like the setting intentions, I feel like this is about making changes. So if there's something in your life that has been gnawing at you that you feel like you need to change, or it could even be that maybe there is something that is not changing in your life and you're like, what is going on? I feel like I'm on a merry-go-round. What do I need to hear from you today, Spirit, to help me move forward to make these changes? And tomorrow in real time is the first quarter moon, the third moon phase, and that's about taking action. So this could also be like, where do we need to take action? It's about changes and setting intentions, new beginnings, all that good stuff. But where do we need to take action is kind of where I was feeling, so like if you're looking for changes, where do you need to take action in that, if that makes sense? Or the other way around, where do you need to take action on what change, I guess it's the same. And I apologize. It is, summertime here and it gets a little cray cray around here this time of day. Okay, so I don't normally do this, but I have to because look at that. That is a big mamba jamba. That's a big mamba jamba. She's been walking around here for a while. So somebody needed this today. So spider spirit medicine, I'm not sure who exactly that's for, but somebody needs some spider spirit medicine. Okay, I feel like some of you are like, I would not be able to function if I knew that that spider was there right now. But you know what? I took some video on it the other day because I was like, grandmother, what's going on? Like, about her. I'm like, you're not supposed to be there. But I felt like she was like, girl, I can go where I want to go. No, actually, she just tries to, show us that like she's there for medicine, right? Not for fear. So maybe some of you need to, maybe there's something that thank you, grandmother. And the fact that she's dark and thick, right? Like she's not just a spider. She's like, but today is the 13th. It's the divine feminine, and there's a lot to be said about the divine feminine energy and the spider, and how the spider has 8 legs. What's today? Okay, now we got to add this up. Okay, so we got to see what the day is today, because I feel like she's trying to tell us something about that. So 6 is June, right? And it's 13 and it's 2024. So 6 plus, so 13 is 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10. And then 8. Interesting. Okay, so that's 18, but that's a 9. So the number 9 might mean something to you guys also, because even though I said we're doing this in the second moon phase, it's really about the third moon phase to take action on. So it could even be, 3 times 3 is 9. I wish I could like move my camera faster and show you, because she's doing like this little dance with like her hands, and I swear it looks like she's counting, and it's so cool. She's so awesome. Okay, so our first card, let me just make sure because there was a lot going on. The first card, is this our first card today, Spirit? Okay, so this is our first card from the Fairy Tarot. I started to shuffle and it popped out, and then I saw the spider and I forgot about it, and then it was just sitting there and I wanted to make sure. Okay, so, number 4. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so today is technically a 4 day, which is the spider is for, oh my God, she's coming down. She's coming down. Holy crap. Hold on. If she comes down, oh, she's doing it. Oh, I think she's trying to like mess with us a little bit in the most beautiful way. She came down a little bit, then she went on this other part of the furniture. It was probably there for someone to read this. I don't have a fear of them. I just want to catch her on camera if she's doing something cool. You know what I mean? She's not poisonous. She's not going to hurt me. But this is definitely for somebody with fear. Oh, well, this is a collective reading. So where are you holding fear? Number 4, the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Okay, that just like stuck there like it wanted to stick there. So let's just leave that there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There's a lot going on. I'm like, Spirit, so much to say in such a short period of time. Okay, so let's see if we want to pull any more cards. Okay, so we also are using the medicine cards, the spirit animal medicine cards, and I just want to see if they want me to pull a card from here, because sometimes they want. Now she disappeared. Oh, shut it. I swear on all that is holy. I swear that is all, oh my gosh. I can't make it up if I tried. I mean, I could, but what? Okay, so this is very, 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 very serious. I'm like, even for me, because I took footage, I can't even talk because I'm like a little tongue tied. Even because even as mediums, like we still get surprised, right? Because like I didn't plan that. I was shuffling the cards. I wasn't. I mean, it was like I seriously, you guys. I was like talking to you, and I like went like this, and it was like one pulled out, and all I saw was that. When I flipped it over, I saw the spider. So I feel like she wants to move over somewhere because you can't really see her. Or maybe that's her point. Like maybe she's trying to show you. Yeah, because they're kind of invisible, right? Like no matter where you are, have you ever heard that saying, like no matter where you are, there's at least like one spider within a certain whatever from you, alive or dead, but mostly alive, right? And so I feel like that's what they're trying to say is that some of you, the fours are all about balance. And I feel like maybe you've lost your balance or lost your way, right? Because of some type of fear. And the spider is only there as a representation of fear. But I'm going to grab her spirit message. Hold on. Okay. So in the spirit medicine, ooh, I love how that moved itself. You know, the spiders are the web weavers, right? They're the connectors. And if you found yourself here today, I feel like part of the change is like something is going on in your connection energy. So listen to this. It says, spider's body is made like the number 8, consisting of 2 lobe-like parts connected at the waist and 8 legs. Spider is the symbol for the infinite possibilities of creation. Her 8 legs represent the 4 winds of change and the 4 directions on the medicine wheel. Spider weaves the webs of fate for those who get caught in her web and become her dinner. This is similar to humans who get caught in the web of illusion in the physical world and never see beyond the horizon into the other dimensions. The web of fate also represents a wheel of life, which does not include any alternatives or solutions. It is typically human to get caught in the polarity of good or bad fortune without realizing that we can change it at any time. If we are not decisive enough about changing our lots in life, we may end up being consumed by our fears and limitations. And we were just talking about that, right? Like the fear. And then in the Emperor, right, it's saying get organized, use logic and structure to increase your success. I mean, they're talking about this. So it could be for some of you, maybe you're feeling stagnant in your finances and your money. I feel like I want to go a little bit deeper. Can you give us some more messages to go a little bit deeper on the Emperor spirit? Can we go a little bit deeper with the fairy tarot, the fairy spirits? Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here today, by the way. I hope you're doing well. I wish you love. I wish you so much hope and happiness and good fortune. Ooh, this one, ooh, that was interesting. I tried to push it back in the deck and it literally like bent in half. So 9 of spring. And it says, protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So interesting, because we were talking about using logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. And this is saying, so 9s are like, you know, you're not quite there. We've been getting a lot of 9s lately. And what did we just say? Today is a 9. I want to make sure, right? So that's 6 and 4. Yep, that's 10, 18. Yep, it's a 9 today. So interesting that out of all the, we did pull, and there's a 4 here and a 4 here, but 43 is also 7. So I don't know if that means anything to you guys. It could be a number too. I feel like that's someone's age. But protect the fruits of your labors. Look at the ladybugs, like they're bringing them good luck and good fortune. I've been seeing so many robin birds and hummingbirds lately. I mean, I know 'tis the season, but still like just really like inundated. The other day I was like, why can't my eyes just be cameras sometimes? Because I literally was like looking out and there was a robin, a hummingbird, and this other really cool bird all within like a few feet from each other in my window. Like I was like, what is going on? I was like, am I Snow White? Anyway, but those are signs, right? Those mean something. Those mean something. And the hummingbird, right, reminds us about the joy. And the hummingbird is actually the very next medicine card after the spider. So that's interesting too. And their keyword is joy, just like the spider's keyword is weaving. So we've got this emperor, this leader energy, right? But they're saying protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. So this can mean, those are 3 completely different messages, right? It's the same for here. It's like with the emperor, it's like, this is the tarot. You can look at it any way you want to. I could go in and like give you the actual tarot meanings, but if you want to, you can research them and look them up. I just kind of, for me, it's never solely about like that. Like, am I a tarot reader? Yes. But do I read full tarot like a tarot reader? Not really. You know what I mean? Like, do I know like a lot of certain things about it? Sure. But I'm a medium. That's my job. I just realized that I put this one thing here, and I think I need to put this over here to hold this in place. Okay. Oopsie. I'm like, oopsie. I don't know where that's coming from. I'm trying to not get this. I'm trying to get this. It's a massive crystal that's holding this up, and it was holding it up so perfectly, and all I did was make one switcheroonie. Hold on. Okay. And I apologize, I don't have fancy lighting or all that to like, make it look better. I'm just using natural light. But I'm really feeling this energy from spirit right now, and obviously the spider. I mean, it's like it could have been a small spider. Like I saw a teeny tiny little one of those little red spiders, those teeny tiny ones. I saw one of those today. I'm like, it could have been that, that could have like come out, and no, that was like the big Janja. She was in my bedroom the other day, and I was like, you're not supposed to be in here. Like no spiders in my bedroom. I'm like, unless you're in the corners protecting me, but not above my bed, not above me. Like we have rules, That's what when I was taking the video the other day of her in my room. I was like, you're being very naughty. I'm like, you're not supposed to be in here. But she wanted me to take that footage of her. You know what I mean? And I had to kind of reset my boundaries with her too. So it's interesting that she's out here now. She has now hidden herself away. But 9 of spring is kind of like the 9 of cups. So if that helps too, if you're more into, I don't know if I have any of my books around. Hold on. When I looked down, it was 13, 14. And then 15, like, and I feel like spirit's like, for some of you, I feel like you're at a standstill and they're like, keep going, keep going. You got this. You think you don't, but you do. You are further along than you think you are. Oh, I just got the chills too. Also, so they want me to say all of these things that represent the 9 of spring. Okay. What this card represents in this reading right now. Also, before I say this, they want me to show you that the divine masculine is over here, right? I could have just as easily pulled the Empress, but I pulled the Emperor. So we've got the divine masculine over here. We've got the divine feminine over here. And the spider is a representation of the divine feminine and infinity. But I think it's interesting how they're in the middle. Also, I have a lot of different crystals and stones that are about, but look at this Shiva Lingam is there. And the Shiva Lingam is also about that. And I just kind of tossed it in there. But, it's the yin and the yang energy. It's about balance. Once again, oh my gosh. And these cards just came out. So we're going to have to go to those. But the representation of the 9 of spring is spring, obviously, for the energy of the season. For the direction, it's west. For the element, it's water. For the archangel, it's Gabriel. For signs in the zodiac, it's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And in the tarot, it's the cups. So I feel like that may mean something to you guys. I almost feel like that may even trigger like a memory or a situation or something like that. So these 2 cards just came out. So let me make sure. I was feeling a picker reading, and I wasn't sure if we were going to do a picker reading today. Are we going to do a picker reading with any of these today? Okay. So the next card that came out was the Mountain Lion, but it was in reverse. Wow. Right? It's like, wow. Ooh, number 17 in reverse. So I feel like this could be a message for some of you. Also, 1 and 7 is 8. And like we just said, we are in 2024. That is an 8 year. I think because the Mountain Lion was in reverse, I'm just going to kind of leave them there. But I definitely want to read their medicine because it's there for a reason. So I'll be right back. When you can't make this shit up. I told you that each of them has their own keyword. The Mountain Lion is leadership. What were you just saying in the Emperor card? Leadership. So I feel like for some of you, it's time to, even though they want us to balance the divine feminine and masculine, I'm feeling like for what they're trying to say for all of us, because it's a collective reading. So I feel like for some of us, they're trying, because I don't feel like it's for everybody. I feel like I keep trying to say that, but they're like stopping me. That maybe some of you need to pull out that divine masculine energy. You know what I mean? Like it's time to pull that divine masculine energy out and be that mountain lion. You know what I mean? Because I look at how beautiful and feminine she is in these flowers and with the ladybugs. And also, anytime you see any animals, or even if you just scry and see any animals, please, look further. Like I said, it's a collective reading, so it's going to be a lot of messages for a lot of people. And there might be something deeper and further in there for you. Like maybe there's something, this particular flower, I think that's a daffodil, like maybe that's calling to you and you're like, why do we keep seeing those, whatever. It's like, then look up that spiritual meaning because they always mean something. Okay. All right, so it was in reverse, so I'm going to start there. They have little poems, but if they call me to, I'll put it. If there's any more little pearls, or as my birthday sister would say, Easter eggs, I will put them in the description, or excuse me, in the community section. I'll take pictures. Otherwise, it's for you to research further on your own. Okay, so the contrary lion says, if your mountain lion card is reversed, you may be playing with fire. A leader who tries to lead through tyranny, or dictatorship has forgotten the medicine of truth. Through the reversal of this medicine, you may be tricked into believing that nothing else has validity except the ideas created by yourself. Watch out. Rome crumbled for this very reason. If this aspect of the contrary medicine does not apply to your situation, look at other messages which Mountain Lion brings in the reverse position. If you're avoiding taking your place of leadership, it could be because the whole idea scares you silly. This is a normal state of affairs for one who has never been a leader before. In this instance, it is necessary to call upon the courage of lion and to begin by learning the lessons of the lion-hearted. Interesting that they're talking about lion-hearted and fire. Right now we are towards the end of Gemini season, and then we have Cancer season, and then we have Leo season, which is the fire element and Leo energy. So I feel like for some of us, this could be a message from spirit that's saying like I feel like you're gonna step into your power during Leo season. And this may be for all of us. I just got the chills. I know personally I'm going through something really major right now that I'm very conflicted on, and I'm still, I've always, gone by that old saying, if you don't know what to do, do nothing. I'm telling you, because the only way you're going to find that answer is inward. And if you search for it outward, that's you knowing the answer. You just don't want to hear the answer. You don't want to take the medicine, right? So it's just like the mountain lion in reverse, right? Like he's in reverse for a reason. He's trying to show you. It's like, you sometimes you got to snarl those teeth. Sometimes you got to like, bare those teeth and say, hey, you know what? I may be this person, I may whatever, but like, don't like walk all over me. That's something that's going on too. Boundaries, that's been coming up a lot. Another message of Mountain Lion reversed is to not let yourself be led down the primrose path by a leader who is abusing power. If you want to put yourself on the road to being a leader in your own right, ask questions of anyone to whom you have given authority. See if they carry the medicine of Mountain Lion and whether you can grow into your own leadership by observing how they handle the task of setting examples. Become Mountain Lion by refusing to hide in the cave of your own shyness or uncertainty. Roar with conviction, roar with power, and remember to roar with laughter to balance the medicine. There comes balance again, right? So, and we've been talking about this again for a while now that I've been kind of back, out here with you guys on the surface in the medicine. We've been talking about getting our balance of the spiritual world and the third dimensional world, and it's tough. And if you're straddling it, straddling it could be even harder, right? Because you're not really in one world or the other, and you're like, well, where the fuck do I fit in? Where am, what's, I feel like there's another card calling to us. And Spirit's saying they understand that. But if you're straddling both worlds, you have to ask yourself, which one do you live in? Which wolf are you feeding? In this scenario, which cat are you feeding? Which lion are you feeding? I don't know why I said cat. I was looking right at the word lion too when I said it, which is so funny. Oh, Baba and her energy, and that spider, right? So the grandmother spider is calling to us. So I just got a stack of cards. I have a feeling that there is a pick a reading coming down the pipeline. I cannot promise you when it's going to happen, but let me see. Are there any other? Nope. So I have a feeling they just had me pull those on the phone with you. On the phone with you. It's kind of like, if you've ever done one-on-one sessions with me, it is, right? Kind of, except for by the way, if you'd like to do a one-on-one session with me, please feel free to email me. My email address is in the about section, or whatever, that, the section that tells you about me or what I do and stuff. So is the section if you would like to contribute to the readings here. If not, just your prayers of love and happiness and abundance my way is a nice exchange of energy. But if you feel called to do so, please feel free to send contributions my way. I always put them to good use. Okay, Spirit, do we have any more messages? I feel like that might be it. And I feel like here's a mantra. Oh, no, we do have one more. Here's a mantra. Okay, so this was in reverse. And this one, I feel I will put in the community section because there's a reason for it. But look at that talon. Look at that talon holding on to that. I feel like even the pictures in there mean something to you guys. Like the wishbone means something to me. What? Yeah, I've been getting some heavy shit myself. I'm going through a lot of my own stuff right now. So I'm going to put in the community section what this means. But for now, for you to do further medicine with this, because there's a lot and it's really, really awesome. And you can only put 5 images. So when I looked down, it was 22, by the way, which is also number 4, balance. If for some reason there's going to be more than 5 pages, I will put like part 1, part 2, or whatever. So just check it out in the community section. But I have this beautiful phrase, this mantra that came to me from one of my spirit guides, from the 9. Her name is Galactica. I channel her. I haven't channeled her in a while, but she is me. I am her. You are me. I am you. You know what I mean? So as above, so below, all that good stuff. But she gave me this mantra, and I'm going to put the words. So picture the words in the mantra, okay? In your mind's eye. And the mantra is, I am alive. I am awake. I am free. Okay? So I will put something together for that as well, so that you guys have that. And I just want to see if there's anything else. But yeah, this is this medicine shield, the blank medicine shield. It could be a lot of different things, and that's why I feel like if that's all you needed was the mantra, like, no worries, you know what I mean? But if you're called for more medicine, then go check out the community section, okay? Let me see, are there any more medicine cards that want to speak to us? Are there any of these fairy cards that want to speak to us right now? Okay, are there any more of these fairy cards that want to speak to us? Is there anything else, Spirit? Any more messages? Are there any more messages from you? Nope, that's it, you guys. Okay, well, I hope these messages helped you in any way. And, I feel like if you're not sure of what it is that you need to take action on, if nothing resonated with you here, then maybe, like I said, check out in the community section. But also, maybe it's just time for you to go inward. Maybe there's something else that only you, that's not presented here in these images, in these cards. Maybe it's going to be in these, because I did see one of the cards already, and I feel like I will let you in on a little secret that one of the cards is the Fool. So you may want to work with the Fool card in the tarot deck, okay? If that is something that, it's also, the Fool is a 0. It's like infinity, like the spider. There is no beginning and there is no end. And also the Fool is actually the energy that can ride between both worlds, right? It's that energy of that entity that can go between all worlds. And if you found yourself here, you are most likely that creature. I am the same. I don't know if your dreams have been amping up. My dreams have been like going like off the hook. So anyway, I'm about to get cut off. Until next time, I love you so much. Take good care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you at the next reading. Blessed be. Oh, bye. I love you.